Hello lads and lasses, and welcome to a review video on the M60A1 RISE passive. This vehicle is, I quite like it for the short. If you just want to know whether you should get it or not, I like it. But in this video, we're going to do it kind of similar to the T72 Euro. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through the characteristics of this tank. We're then going to show you its module and then armor layout. Then I'm going to show you the equipment and crew that I use in this vehicle. Then I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions. And then at the end of this video, if I can speak, we're going to show you a 9K combined game in this vehicle. Without further ado, let's get into it. The M60A1 RISE passive is a Western Alliance tank. It's a medium vehicle in the escalation period, therefore it's the second bracket of matchmaking. It costs 12,500 gold. Its silver earn rate is 165%, so you're getting 65% bonus than a non-premium vehicle. An XP earn rate of 110, so you're getting a 10% bonus over a non-premium vehicle. A free XP earn rate of 4%, a crew XP rate of 110%. Penetration value is 421, 430 on its premium, and 250 on its high explosive. Max speed is 46.3 kilometers. Its damage roll is 480 on its AP, so it's standard round, or in this case APDS, which as you can see, it gets more damage for its standard round, but its premium round, which has 9mm of penetration, you lose 20 damage. Now it's kind of important to see, and I would like to see this balance come to all vehicles, even in World War II, where you lose a portion of your damage to gain better penetration. And then 480 on its high explosive. In my opinion, the high explosive round in this vehicle is useless unless you are trying to reset cap. Onto its hit points, it's 2,750. Vision range 505 meters. Still concealment is 0.14. Onto its modules. It's a 105mm gun. Rate of fire base is 7.14. You can get this down pretty quick. Penetration we've already covered. Reload time, so 8.4 seconds. Again, you can get that. You can get a really good reload time on that. Aiming time is 1.9, quite accurate, quite snappy even. Ammo capacity is 63. Accuracy is 0.33. 9 degrees of gun depression with 11 degrees of elevation. Turret armor on the front is 254mm. Sides 121 and rear 57. Traverse speed of turret is 26 degrees per second, which is quite sluggish, and view range is 550. Engine horsepower is 1,200. Now this makes for amazing hill climbing, and in the video you see, I kind of point out with the game's on Prokofka, and I'm able to take that hill, and I'm able to compete and keep up with the Russian tanks, and it makes it quite nice actually. Power to weight ratio is 24.65 horsepower per ton. Top forward speed is 46.3. Top reverse speed is 20. Fire chance is 10%. Traverse speed of the tank is 38 degrees per second. Terrain resistance is 0.09 on soft, 1.1 on medium, and 2 on hard, so very, very good. Signal range is 590. So lads and lasses, let's start off with the armor. This is the armor viewer. We're just going to flick through the armor so you know where everything is situated on this tank. So the strongest point is around the mantlet. just kind of gets weaker as it goes further back. And then here we come across all of the spaced armor, which is 20mm thick all around, along with the tracks too. Now, this thing can use its turret extremely well. It's got really good gun depression, allowing it to fight ridges really well. This, in my opinion, as I've said this on stream, this is your jack of all trades. This is your M48 pattern of Cold War. In my opinion, I like it more than the T62M1, and it's on par with the Euro in my opinion. Would I suggest this vehicle? If you like the American mediums from World War II, so the higher tiers, 110%. If you don't, and you like things that are a little bit faster, and you're more of a Russian player or a German player, like, you know, you like the Leopard 1 or you like the T62A and stuff like that, then the Euro and the T62M1 is definitely the tank for you. Now, take this tank with a pinch of salt. The armor is non-existent. The armor does help against high explosive, and it most certainly helps against heat. But don't be fooled. Do not rely on this armor, as it will get you killed more times than it will get you saved. I've learned from this experience. Now, we're going to go talk about the loadout that I use for this tank. So, this tank in the live server, I've actually adjusted how I played it. So for those that know, I've played this vehicle in Super Test, and in Super Test, this vehicle was horrific. It was extremely bad, and it was extremely bad for the sole reason that its penetration sucked. Really bad. I mean horrific. It was 340mm, I'm pretty sure penetration was, and got a massive buff to 421mm on that standard round, which made this vehicle highly competitive and desirable in my opinion. Now, equipment I run is view range for the assistance, making my view range up to 555.5 meters. Loading time, because after 6.0 you always want to get a gun rammer. And one of the new things, traction system, max speed, and chassis and hull rotation. So the turret rotates not superbly, but we want to make this thing quite fast and nippy so we can compete with the other top dogs in this escalation period. And in order to do that, running traction system was my way of countering that, allowing my vehicle to get fast, move up hills with that 1200 horsepower, and it's pulled through, and I quite like this vehicle. Onto consumables, large repair kit, large med kit, and smoke. Because we are shooting from quite a far distance, smoke will definitely help us if we ever need to relocate. Another thing, this is currently the skin that I'm using. So, in case you're wondering of what its deluxe skin is, this is it. I did put on tank. They have indeed upgraded this skin quite a bit from Super Test. In Super Test, it was literally just a camo. Its premium skin looked like that. It was literally just a camo. But they did put all of this foliage and camo netting over the front, which I quite like, and some foliage and netting around the gun, which made it look super sexy. So here's the base tank with no camo, inscription and emblem locations. Now, how do I feel that this tank plays? This tank plays to me is a mid-line supporter. It's not a brawler. If you want a brawler tank and you're ready to get in people's faces and muscle people out, the T62M1 is your tank. It will do wondrous things. However, it does lack gun compression. Now, if you are more of an intelligent player that uses your brain and looks around the map and is supporting your team, relocating consistently, and trying to stay on the move and best utilize your tank, utilize your rate of fire, and utilize gun depression with ridgeline watering and being tactical, then this is your jack of all trades tank in this game. Now, it's nothing compares to the T95E3 in the first period, the first era, but the second era, this is quite a nice tank. It's not overpowered, it's quite reasonably well balanced. It has its suits. It's quite mobile. Again, it's your jack of all trades medium. Now, the tech tree variation, top dog in the US, is the M60A3. Now, this vehicle, I believe they did buff the gun straight up to the same. Yes. So the M60A3 is faster. It's slightly more mobile. This is more of your, M60. This is your M60 of Escalation 2 compared to World War II. And this tank is your M48 Patton. And that's the easiest way I can compare it. Anyway, hope you like this bit of a review video. It's more talking about the tank, how I use it. Be tactical. You can rush in there, you can muscle people, but be aware that your armor is not reliable, if at all usable. Your strengths of this tank is catching people off guard, using foliage to snipe people, using your amazing view range to spot and rake in assisted, and keep that gun rattling because you have quite nice alpha at 480, which is it's really good for the Americans. Anyway, that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed this review video, and we're going to show you a 9,000 combined game, 7,000 raw damage, 2,000 assisted on Prokofovka. Take care and keep it renegade. Bye bye. Yeah, I know. I've not even played mine ever. I mean, I got the T77 on loan. Pre-earning it in the season pass, right? And I played it that few battles on stream to review it. Never played it since. It's like that for a lot of vehicles, actually. I have. And this is why the Rise is just so much more fun. The fact that it's just better at hill climbing than any other tank in this tier. Spank him! Oh yeah. Oh, you sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Time to roll out, boys. There's another one to my right, but we're gonna focus on him last. GG. What did I miss? You have tech trip 7-8. 7-8 usually 6 won't mind help you sometimes. I'm a Cyrix on Twitter, PlayStation. Yeah. Nice, well done. Thanks. 7,000 damage. GG, lads and lasses. 7,000 with 2,000 assisted. It's a really good game. 9K combined. Great silver as well, 176,000 silver base with 88,000 with a premium account. That was with no boosts. GG.